What if I told you, whatever you're waiting for to happen so you will be happy, when that actually happens, the dopamine rush will be only temporary and the chase for the next thing will begin. It took me 15 years of chasing one dream after another to finally realize this one truth. The life I kept dreaming of, it never made me happy. Not for long at least. I came from a war zone. Getting to the US was my obsession, my dream and my escape. When I finally landed in Washington, D.C. after a long 24-hour flight, I whispered to myself, I made it. But only 2 months later, I was homeless, no friends, no family, and $56 in my bank account. At 2 a.m., I was trying to sleep on a park bench with my backpack under my head and wondering, is this what I fought so hard for? I cannot go back now. The only way is forward. What face will I show to the people I abandoned to chase my dreams? So, I did what we all do. I started chasing again. A better job, an apartment, friends, a relationship. Every time I got one of these, it felt amazing, but just for about a week. And then I needed the next thing, the next chase. I thought this was normal. Looking back, I am so grateful for every moment. The good, the ugly, it just made me who I am and my story. It wasn't until years later, with a job, a house, a partner, and kids, the truth finally hit me. I was missing my kids growing up because I was chasing the next upgrade. A bigger house, business, a better version of the life I already had. And one day I realized the someday I will be happy will never end unless I start living in the moment. The dopamine hit, it never lasts. It's a simple, profound realization that all the fun is in the journey and the small, quiet moments are everything. Take an example of a video game. All the fun is in the grind. Doing the quests and figuring out shit. Once you're at the end, there is nothing after that. It's all over. I don't know about you, but I always feel like I would do anything to experience that game or a movie for the first time again. Not knowing how it ends and living the journey all over again. Anyways, so I decided to change. Not overnight, I started fixing bad habits. I started focusing on what had to be done today, not what might happen next year. The crazy part is when I decided to live in the moment and stop chasing the perfect life, everything made just a lot more sense. I was actually getting things done that needed to be taken care of today. I started fixing every bad habit I had accumulated over the years of just not paying attention to what was happening at the present moment. That included smoking weed, cigarettes, drinking, playing excessive video games, and going to bed at 3 a.m. every day. And finally, I started my YouTube channels that I had been putting on someday. I learned about cameras, audio, editing, and product photography, not all of it in one day, but consistently every day, slowly. Trust me, I did everything to escape the emotions and pain and kept telling myself I will fix everything one day and just keep pushing the tasks to the next day, to the next week, to the next month, next year. Living in the moment doesn't mean you don't care about the future, or less ambitious, or give up your goals. It means you detach from the outcome. You fall in love with the daily reps, not the future win. That is the small moments with your kids, the silence before work. That tiny win today is worth more than imaginary success someday. It took me 15 years to realize this. The dream life isn't out there. It's here, right now, in the messy and comfortable, beautiful journey. And you only get to live it once. I hope it was helpful to someone out there. Until next time.